The WOWOTO T8E was one of the best DLP projectors available on Amazon Gearbest, offering ridiculous levels of brightness and image clarity and colours and sharpness. This thing was fantastic, but it did have some limitations. This is where the WOWOTO T8E smart projector comes in. With a boost in hardware, this thing packs a rechargeable battery, making it an ideal travel companion and quite possibly the best under $500 DLP projector you can actually currently buy. Now the T8E is like a flagship product. Now the difference between this and the WOWOTO T8E or the H9 depends on which one you're actually looking at. Can be anything from $80 to over $100. It's available on Amazon at the moment for about $460 and a little bit cheaper on gearbest.com. Links are in the video description if you guys want to check it out. So firstly, the unboxing experience of the WOWOTO T8E is not that unsimilar from the WOWOTO T8E. You get 3 boxes, one small box, and inside the small box obviously we're going to find pretty much the same kind of equipment as we usually find, which you've got this power adapter. Again, this will vary from country to country. Now I've got to say that the T8E is not available through Amazon, at least for those of you that are in the UK, so you'll have to shop around elsewhere, maybe eBay. You also get the audio video cable, and this is a real surprise. Now, I'm yet to find a DLP projector that came with batteries. God damn, man, it's got batteries with it. I'm really impressed. So, inside the larger box, genuinely, batteries. I'm yet to have a projector that came with batteries. But I digress. Let's carry on. HDMI cable, bog standard, cheap, nasty HDMI cable. This thing is 2 meters long, and again, I believe this is exactly the same remote. We'll come back to it in a moment. I can't see any major changes on the remote control, and we get the power brick adapter also. And here's that remote control again. As you can see, not much has changed. I quite like it. It was a well-made remote control. It's got an electronic focus, so you got a positive and a negative, so you can actually electronically focus the projector. As far as the instruction manual, all good. And on the back cover of it, you'll have an actual size guide, and it will help you to get your projected screen size absolutely perfect. So to give you an idea, to get a 1 meter diagonal screen, you need to be 39 inches back. To get a 2 meter diagonal screen, you need to be 76 inches back. So those of you that have actually seen my WOWOTO T8E review, you can obviously see this thing is a lot chunkier. Now, charging this thing may take about 3 hours to fully charge via DC charger, but the runtime you'll get on this thing, some people have even said it will go over 4 hours, which is pretty damn impressive. You can also charge your mobile devices like your tablets, your action cameras through the USB charging port. Now, to give you guys a little bit more of a comprehensive understanding, here's a side-by-side comparison shot, and you can see it is definitely bigger. The T8E also gets rid of that focus wheel that was on the original T8E, as you can see, for an electronic focus wheel which is now located on the remote control. While it has gained some weight and overall footprint, the device is still small enough to fit into any rucksack compartment. Now, if you look at the device from the side, you can see that the T8E over the T8E has almost like a wedge design. It gets big towards the back of the projector where the ports are. I quite like it. Also, between the two devices, it's only the addition of a physical power button on the T8E over the T8E that has changed. USB 3, HDMI, LAN, micro SD card slot, all of that good stuff is still there, so hooking it up to your games console, your TV, your Blu-ray player is all very feasible. Now, while the T8E already had touch control features, this T8E projector has a full touch pad, making controlling it a lot easier. So first I've set this projector up in the office, so we'll have a quick look on the 60-inch screen, and then we'll go all the way up to 130-inch. Now I'm filming right up close. Let me show you how close I have to film for you to actually start seeing like all the pixels. I'm about 6 inches away, maybe even less right now. I mean, looking at the actual image, even at a small size of 60 inches, now I haven't actually aligned this perfectly, but that colour is really vibrant, and you can see that it's not keystone corrected or anything like that. We'll do that on the big screen. The menu is exactly the same as the WOWOTO T8E, maybe a little bit different than the H9, but the built-in mouse is, as always, pretty useless. I won't be using that. Now, this is where the X-Gimme Z4 has that wavy mouse, which is a lot more useful. And just for those of you that haven't actually watched the T8E review, you can keystone correct, you can auto keystone correct, you can actually align each of the corner, and you can scale in vertically and horizontally, as well as digital zoom, all built in, and it works really smooth. There you go. Now, because this is running on Android 4.4.4, Kodi is built in, but you will have to click on the icon to download it. So guys, now you can see I've set this up in the bedroom. I've got a 131 point something inch screen. This is at a distance of about 2.4 meters. This looks pretty damn impressive. And so far, I've got to say, here's the remote. I'm actually, with my other hand, I'm actually touching the top of the projector, and you can see I'm not pressing anything, and this is why the projector's moving. But you know what? This actual touchpad on the top works so much better than the X-Gimme Z4 wave your hand around. So yeah, definitely a plus for the T8E here. Also, I've got to say that the built-in autofocus, it is very minute, and as you can see, I can adjust it so finely, and it is literally in single steps, and it's absolutely perfect. It's so easy to focus this projector. So guys, just so you guys know, I'm not going to do a gaming test here, because I'm going to do the gaming test in the WOWOTO HA versus the T8E versus the Y2 versus the X-Gimme Z4 video. So we're going to do a full-on test, but as you can see from this, my initial impressions after seeing quite a few of these 720p $400 DLP, $500 DLP projectors, this seems to be absolutely stunning. I mean, the colours it can display are absolutely fantastic. I mean, like when you look at the details in the corner as well. Now, I will show you, I think I go in, if I remember correctly, I think I recorded a clip where I take a look at the corners for you guys to show you that there is no blurring in the corners. But right now, I genuinely believe this thing is kicking the Z4 Aurora's butt at the moment. Now, yes, I understand the Z4 Aurora was a nice innovation with their wave your hand gesture control goodness, but the actual trackpad on this, and when you're actually using it, you know, as an actual portable device. Now, if you had this in an office environment, you could use this in quite a dimly lit room, or even a room with a few lights on. Here's the corner of that image, and as you can see, it hasn't lost focus at any point. Now, it really is actually that impressive, and even at this viewing angle, the image looks fantastic. There's no like colour shifting too much, and any colour shifting or light shifting you can see, this is jacked down primarily to the actual camera. And that menu screen looks absolutely fantastic. I love the live wallpapers. I also tried out their Android AirPlay, and this will also work with iOS devices as well. Just hooked it up using the actual built-in screencast app, and I connected it onto my Netflix account, which I've got on my Galaxy Note. And you know what, I downloaded a few games and I tried a few things, including checking out apps like Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, and you know what, the actual connection was stable. Very impressed with this projector. Let me give you my final thoughts. So firstly, is it better than the WOWOTO HA? Most definitely. Now, the build quality has also improved, but the fact that it's portable and that ridiculously sized battery gives you a good couple of hours, 3-4 hours runtime. It is a fantastic choice over other $400-500 DLP portable Android projectors. The image was absolutely fantastic. Great dynamic range on the image, and the color settings that you can actually portray are absolutely fantastic. If you got any questions and you're looking for a good projector, this is definitely one. Links are in the video description if you guys want to check it out. Hopefully there's an offer code for you. My name is Mike, and this is Tech404. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, then leave me a like and maybe even consider